and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Ginny May, and I would love to talk to you about great service. Today's topic is about written complaints. And maybe it's very good if you're a manager or owner of a restaurant today to listen up, and I hope that you leave with some good tips and tricks on how to deal with written complaints. Written complaints can actually come into your restaurant in a lot of different ways. One of the ways is just through an email. It could also be just a written note shoved into your mailbox. It could also be on TripAdvisor or any other type of restaurant review type website out there on social media. It's important that you really find out what the social medias are around your restaurant and doing reviews about restaurants so that you're hooked up with them and you're able to see some of the reviews your guests have been giving about your restaurant. First of all, if you get a written complaint in, it's really important that you act on it right away. We need to think of written complaints in a different way. I know that no one likes to get a complaint. No one likes to hear about how we're doing something in a crappy way. We all want to do things, of course, in the right way. So really try to keep your anger on the side and think about, you know what, this person's written complaint is actually a gift. These people have taken time, and I've seen written complaints that are like a page long. Just think how long it possibly took to this person to end up writing a whole page about the complaint in your restaurant. If they didn't care about the restaurant and they didn't want to come back at all, they probably wouldn't write a complaint. Sometimes I know in the complaint they write, hey, I'm never going to come back here again, but remember, that always gives you a little opportunity to try to win the situation back. Remember, we talked about mistakes before. I'll link the video down below how to deal with it. But on this topic about written complaints, make sure that you contact this person right away. If they sent an email, another thing is just to send an email back. One of the things you want to do is as soon as you get that written complaint, you want to handle it right away. Another idea is to get together with your managers and think about the different complaints that you have had and try to write up like a little response to those complaints, and then you can actually use that response in other complaints. But if you sat down, took the time to make a very positive response, trying to change the situation around, maybe refunding them for their lunch or their dinner, giving them some type of gift card, inviting them back in for a special that you're having in the future, could actually just save the situation, plus a real genuine apology in that letter. If it is on a TripAdvisor, I can highly recommend, because other people are also looking at that, to respond in the thought that everyone else is also looking at it. So keep it extremely positive. Really show that you want to save the situation in some sort of way and respond on it right away so the guest knows that this is incredibly important to you. Maybe also want to let the guest know how you'll be dealing with the situation. Are you going to end up taking it to your next meeting? Are you going to talk one-on-one with the person that the complaint was possibly about? Are you going to talk to the kitchen chef regarding some of the dishes that he's preparing? And let them know that you saw, not only did you see their mail and their complaint, but you're actually doing something with the complaint, and what are you doing with it, so they know that you're taking it very seriously as well. One thing you can do, of course, we should always be very concerned and take these complaints very seriously, because this is a way that we can grow. This is a way that we can become better, and this is a way that we can end up giving better service and attracting more guests and keeping more guests. And that is to actually ask the guest to find out just a little bit more about their situation. It's all right to ask them some more details about it so you can find out what went wrong so that you can find out some more solutions about it. Of course, you need to think, how do I end up asking this guest in a really nice way? Remember, this is a guest that is on the borderline of maybe not coming back to your restaurant, and how you respond is going to make a big difference on if they are or if they aren't going to come back. Next, you need to figure out, how are you going to make the situation better? Are you going to end up giving out a free lunch? And some of us might think, oh my gosh, a whole meal for free for all 4 people, that was a really big table, that cost me not only the food but the whole entire bill. I can't just be giving that out all the time. You know what? Maybe you should start thinking about how much that meal was and how much does it cost to actually get more guests in. How much does it cost to put a commercial out there or put a big advertisement in the newspaper? It's probably going to cost a lot more than that lunch cost. So sometimes by giving the whole meal back is going to be one of the best commercials or word of mouth ideas that people can actually go out and tell their friends. Hey, I had this really bad experience at this restaurant, but you know what? I ended up writing to them and they ended up writing back like right away, and it just gave me the idea that they're really concerned that I had written and they take it very seriously, and they actually gave me a gift card for a whole nother lunch. So do you want to come with me this time? Let's give them another chance. I think this is super cool that they actually did that, and they took the time that they really gave me the idea that I should come back to their restaurant and give them another try, and that I'm a valued guest of theirs. And in the end, if you end up giving a gift card, write the name or address down somewhere in some type of system that you have so you remember who you gave it out to. Put a little note or reminder somewhere in the calendar in the future to follow up on them. If you don't have any type of system where you can see that they have been in, for example, a reservation system, then maybe give it maybe a 3-month time period and send them another little note. Follow up and say, hey, I just wanted to follow up. I want to say sorry again for the situation you let us know about last time. We sent you a Gale card. We were wondering, did you end up coming in with the gift card? How was your experience there? Is there anything that we could do to make your experience even better for the next time you come in? And in that way, you're giving the feeling out to the guests to think, wow, these people really want me to come back. And of course, that is a feeling that scares no guests away. I hope you can use some of these tips and tricks next time you get a complaint in your restaurant, and I really hope that they work for you and give the feeling to your guests that you really want them to come back, and in the hopes that I also hope that you keep gaining more and more guests. Let's all go out there and give amazing service. I'm Ginny May, the Intergalactic Supreme Goddess of Guest Service, and if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel by pressing my face right here. Otherwise, if you'd like to see another video, just press here. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.